Hello, this is Rabbi Gabriel, and we have just completed the Shema section of the Neshama meditation series. I'd like to summarize what we covered and what the message is that you take with you. Now, if you're aware of mindfulness meditation, it's one of the most popular meditations now. They practice mindfulness meditation in industries, discovered many good things about it. As far as I know, there's no idolatry involved in mindfulness meditation. Is what mindfulness meditation is, you maintain awareness of the moment that you're in. For example, if I'm just sitting here, then I would want to take awareness of the breathing that I'm doing, breath coming in, breath going out, how it affects my body. Or I would just want to be aware of sitting in the chair that I'm sitting in. If I'm walking, I would maintain awareness of every step I take, the muscles that are moving, and so on. If I'm eating, I'll be aware of the food that I'm chewing, the texture, the taste, the smell, how it goes into my body when I swallow, and so on. That's called mindfulness. Mindfulness is being aware of the moment that you're in. Jewish mindfulness would be taking the idea of what's going on in that moment, not only the physical aspect of what's going on, but the idea of what's going on. So like we said in the Shema, our job is to unify the worlds, to unify the spiritual worlds and the physical worlds, to bring the spiritual worlds down to the physical and the physical up to the spiritual, unite them, and to realize that everything is one, even in this physical world. As we say the Shema Yisrael, our eyes are covered, and we see only darkness, and everything has no boundaries, limitations. And then once we open our eyes, we again see the world as it is. We see the different things that are divided in front of us, with everything has its own boundaries and limitations. Everything is its own entity. How do we take this moment with us of oneness, unity? When we open our eyes right after we finish meditating on the Shema, we open our eyes, we continue looking at what we see as one. And everything that we see has a point, it has a purpose, and it exists for the purpose of utilizing it. But when we utilize things for a higher purpose, realizing that everything is one, that everything is connected and everything is related, and that everyone is connected and everyone is related, and that when we come across something or someone that may have upset us in the past, and now we understand that it's one with everything, then we can figure out how to embrace this thing that's going on, incorporate it within ourselves, make ourselves a better person because of what we see, because of how we interact with this situation. What does this other person need? What does this other situation need? And we look at it and we try to understand how we can benefit the other situation instead of just taking things personal and saying, oh, it's coming against me. Because me ceases to be a separate entity. And we begin to look at everything around us and see that we are part of it. And it's part of us. And everything here is to benefit me. And I am here to benefit everything. So when we have that perspective, and we do this twice a day in the Shema Yisrael, once in the morning when we wake up, once in the night before we go to sleep, and we cover our eyes and we meditate on this unification, on this one entity that we are all part of. And then we train ourselves to take this mindfulness, this concept with us, and be mindful of this concept throughout the day, and apply it to everything that we see and everything that we interact with. Then the whole world becomes quality. Every part of life becomes quality, a higher level of living. And so when we're sitting there in physical mindfulness, eating something, and we're thinking about this food and the taste of it and the smell of it and the texture, and we're aware of that, we can also at the same time be aware that it's one, and that it's being imbued within us, this energy, this vitality. And we're taking this energy and vitality and we're using it to contribute back to this unity that's the world that we live in. Everything becomes so much more meaningful. Things cease to anger us. They cease to worry us. And this is what we have to strive for. I'm not promising you that it's going to happen tomorrow. It's work. This is one of the ways. A reminder twice a day. Shema Yisrael. Hashem Elokeinu. Hashem Echad. This is the reminder. Everything is one. Everything comes down to the fact that it's one. And how are you going to utilize it? How are you going to embrace it? How are you going to accept it? How are you going to make it part of yourself? How are you going to contribute back to it? This is the message that we take with us from the Shema Yisrael. I thank you for joining me for the series, the Neshama Meditation series. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to your feedback. Please go to the link below this video and sign up if you haven't yet, sign up for these videos to come straight to your inbox. Share them to your friends, forward them. I'm sure there are other people out there who will enjoy them, grow from them, benefit from them, and learn from them. And looking forward to seeing you for the rest of the videos. Thank you.